When you step past the age of 50, perhaps you're like me. You begin to think differently about the things that once seemed so small. A cup of tea, a deep breath in the morning, or a short afternoon nap suddenly become precious moments. We no longer chase miracles. We look for simple, steady habits that keep our bodies and minds strong day by day. I remember a patient named Margaret, 62 years old. She once told me, "Doctor, I don't need a magic pill. I just want to wake up each morning feeling lighter, with no stomach discomfort and a calmer mind." Words like hers made me think deeply about how we begin our days. And that's why today I want to share with you something familiar and simple: a cup of clove tea in the morning on an empty stomach. You may have used cloves as a cooking spice, but few realize that these tiny dried flower buds contain valuable compounds like eugenol, flavonoids, and manganese, which modern science shows can benefit digestion, heart health, and even our mood. I've met many older patients who complained of bloating after breakfast or feeling drained due to unstable blood sugar. I always tell them, start your day with a gentle habit first before reaching for a pill. Have you ever felt that way? You finish breakfast only to feel uncomfortable, or your energy just won't rise to face the day. As we age, our digestion slows, our joints ache more often, and our minds tire easily. I believe that in those moments, what we need isn't something complicated. It's to return to nature with a simple warm cup of clove tea. Drinking clove tea in the morning before a meal is like offering your body a gentle greeting. Its warm aroma stimulates the stomach to produce digestive enzymes and eases bloating. The antioxidants in cloves help the body fight chronic low-level inflammation, the hidden root of many age-related illnesses. One of my patients, Robert, 68, used to complain about feeling heavy after breakfast. After making clove tea part of his morning routine, he told me, "Breakfast no longer feels like a battle. It feels like a gentle start to the day." Science supports this as well. Recent studies show that cloves can help balance blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support a more effective immune system. These may sound like big achievements, but they start with a simple daily habit, one you can begin right in your own kitchen. What I love about clove tea isn't just its health benefits. It's also the quiet morning moment it creates. As you boil the water, drop in a few cloves, and wait for them to release their gentle fragrance, you are giving yourself a few precious minutes of calm before the day begins. I often tell my patients, with the first sip, let the warmth flow down your throat and breathe slowly. Health comes not only from what's in the tea, but also from the way you receive it. Of course, after more than 35 years in medicine, I never forget to remind people, no herb is perfect for everyone. If you are pregnant, on blood thinners, or have liver issues, you should consult your doctor before making clove tea a daily habit. Each person's health is unique, and the best thing we can do is to listen to our own bodies. I know that once we pass our 50s, we're no longer searching for miracles to turn back time. We're seeking comfort, peace, and quality in the days we have ahead. Sometimes that begins with something as small as holding a warm cup of clove tea in the early morning. I hope you'll find in that simple ritual a trustworthy companion on your journey to lasting health. You know, at this age, we no longer want to chase after glamorous promises. What we need is stability and sustainability for our health. A morning cup of clove tea isn't a miracle cure, but I believe it's a steady companion, helping your body regain the balance that age has quietly worn away. Let me share with you what I've witnessed and learned, the benefits that this humble little cup of tea can bring. 1. Awakening digestion, a gentle start to the day. Have you ever felt your stomach becoming a little lazy with age? Many of my patients after 55 often complain about bloating after meals, sometimes even after just a few bites of bread. Cloves contain eugenol and natural aromatic oils that, when sipped in the morning, gently wake up the stomach and intestines, encouraging the release of digestive enzymes. I once had a patient, William, who could hardly eat breakfast because of bloating. After a few weeks of drinking a cup of clove tea each morning, he smiled and told me, "Doctor, now I can enjoy my morning porridge without worrying about my stomach cramping up." Science supports this. Eugenol not only soothes the stomach lining, but also helps the body absorb nutrients more efficiently. At our age, good digestion means we get the full benefit of our food. No energy wasted. 2. Calming inflammation, less pain, better quality of life. When we were young, sore muscles after a tough workout would fade in a few days. But past 50, those aches tend to linger, sometimes becoming chronic. Cloves are rich in flavonoids and eugenol, natural anti-inflammatory compounds. I remember Mary, 67, who suffered from mild knee arthritis. Clove tea didn't replace her medication, but she told me that drinking it regularly made her feel lighter and less sore after her physical therapy sessions. I often explain to my patients that inflammation is like a slow-burning fire, silently wearing down our health. A morning cup of clove tea is like a gentle rain that helps calm that fire. 3. Supporting blood sugar, a companion for those managing diabetes. Have you or a loved one ever worried about unstable blood sugar? At this age, our bodies are less sensitive to insulin than before. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that eugenol and nigerin in cloves can improve cells' ability to absorb glucose, helping to stabilize blood sugar. I remember Thomas, 58, who was very cautious about his blood sugar. He didn't stop taking his medication but added a morning habit of clove tea and watched his diet more carefully. After 3 months, his blood sugar levels became steadier, with fewer spikes after breakfast. I always emphasize clove tea doesn't replace medication, but it can be part of a lifestyle that supports better metabolic health. 4. Strengthening immunity, building the body's defense wall. Past 60, have you noticed how easily you catch colds or infections? That's because our immune system naturally weakens with age. A cup of clove tea is rich in polyphenols, flavonoids, and antioxidants, helping the body fight free radicals, reduce inflammation, and support a stronger immune response. Interestingly, new research suggests that some compounds in cloves may slow down the replication of certain viruses. While more studies are needed, it's still a hopeful sign for those who prefer natural ways to boost their defenses. 5. Supporting the heart, keeping it strong. After half a century of working tirelessly, our hearts deserve more care. The antioxidants in cloves help reduce the oxidation of LDL, the bad cholesterol that contributes to plaque buildup. Meanwhile, manganese and natural fiber in cloves support healthy circulation and help maintain stable blood pressure. I once cared for John, 72, who kept up his morning walks. He added clove tea to his breakfast as a ritual, and over the years, his cholesterol levels stayed in a healthy range. 6. Reducing stress and mild anxiety. Caring for the soul health isn't just about muscles or the heart. It's also about the peace of the mind. Many older adults have told me that as they step into retirement, they often struggle with worry or sleepless nights. The compounds beta-caryophyllene and eugenol in cloves help soothe the nervous system, support better sleep, and ease feelings of stress. One of my patients, Linda, after losing her spouse, often struggled with insomnia and restlessness. I suggested she build a simple routine, a warm cup of clove tea before breakfast combined with a few minutes of gentle meditation. She later shared that while not all her worries disappeared, she felt her heart grow calmer. 7. Supporting liver health. The silent shield. The liver is a quiet organ, yet it shoulders a vast amount of detoxifying and metabolic work. After years of medication use or unbalanced eating, the liver can become vulnerable. The antioxidants in cloves, especially eugenol, can help reduce oxidative stress in the liver. A study in Advanced Biomedical Research noted positive effects of eugenol on liver function. This doesn't make clove tea a cure for liver disease, but like a thin protective shield, it helps the liver cope with harmful stressors. 8. Supporting weight management, gentle but effective. After age 50, metabolism slows down, and weight loss often feels like a long, uphill battle. Clove tea contains natural fiber that helps you feel full longer, making it easier to manage portion sizes. Some studies even suggest it has a mild thermogenic effect, gently boosting energy expenditure. I once worked with Patricia, 61, who paired a daily cup of clove tea with a 30-minute morning walk. She didn't lose weight overnight, but over 6 months she was 9 pounds lighter and felt more agile and energetic. 9. Oral and throat care, small but meaningful. At this age, teeth and gums are often not as strong as they once were. Cloves have long been used to soothe toothaches and gum inflammation because of their natural antibacterial properties. Drinking warm clove tea in the morning also helps keep the mouth cleaner, freshens breath, and soothes the throat, especially helpful for those prone to mild hoarseness or sore throats. 10. Strengthening bones, the foundation of healthy aging. What often concerns me most in patients over 50 isn't just blood pressure or glucose levels, but bone health. Cloves contain manganese and flavonoids, both crucial for bone mineralization. Research shows they help improve bone density and slow bone loss, particularly in postmenopausal women. I often joke with my patients, your bones are like the foundation of a house. If you want to keep strolling with your grandkids every afternoon, you need to keep that foundation strong. A practical moment, how to brew and stay safe by now. You might be wondering, how do I start? The answer is simple. You don't need any fancy equipment. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of whole cloves and boil them in 2 cups of water. Reduce the heat and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes to release the active compounds. Strain out the cloves and pour into a cup. You can add a slice of lemon or a bit of honey for a milder taste. Drink 1 cup in the morning on an empty stomach for the best effect. However, I want to emphasize, if you are pregnant, on blood-thinning medication, have liver disease, or stomach ulcers, consult your doctor before making it a daily habit. Stop drinking it at least 2 weeks before any planned surgery. Listen to your body. If you feel any discomfort or notice unusual reactions, stop and seek medical advice. In over 35 years of practice, I've learned that health doesn't come from complicated solutions, but from simple habits done consistently. Clove tea isn't a cure-all, but it's a gentle way to care for yourself. Each morning, before the world rushes in, take a few minutes to breathe. Watch the water boil and see the clove buds swirl gently in the warm water. As you lift the cup to your lips, you're not just drinking an herbal beverage. You're offering your body gentle, steady care. That's what age teaches us, to cherish the simplest rituals, for they're what carry us forward into the later years with health and peace. Try starting tomorrow morning. Nothing grand, just 1 cup of clove tea. You might discover a small but meaningful difference, the kind of difference we all hope for after 50. There's one thing I always remind my patients, especially those over 50. Good health doesn't happen in a single day. It's the result of small but steady habits. A morning cup of clove tea may not change your life overnight, but it's like laying 1 small brick each day, strengthening the foundation of your well-being. Think of life as a garden. You can't water it just once and expect it to stay green forever. It needs daily care, a little water, a little sunlight. Clove tea is much the same. It's part of a gentle rhythm, a small reminder that you're still tending to yourself. I remember one of my patients, Eleanor, 65, telling me that she began her mornings by boiling water for clove tea. At first, she followed my advice simply to help with digestion, but soon she realized what she loved most wasn't just the health benefit. It was the quiet moment of waiting for the water to boil, hearing the soft whistle of the kettle, and breathing in the warm aroma filling her kitchen. She told me, that's the moment I truly slow down and listen to my body and my soul. I believe you deserve moments like that too. Sometimes a simple habit can open up a new perspective on life. Gentler, more mindful, more meaningful. So if you've stayed with me through this video, I'd like to invite you to challenge yourself. Tomorrow morning before breakfast, make yourself a cup of clove tea. Just 1 cup. Take a few quiet minutes to sip it slowly. Notice the warmth spreading through your body and listen to how you feel inside. Let your body speak to you. Notice how it responds. And if it feels like a good beginning, be patient. Don't expect instant results. The best changes often come slowly, but they last. I also encourage you to share your experience in the comments below. You may discover you're not alone in this journey. There are hundreds, even thousands of others with the same desire to live healthy and meaningful lives in their later years. If you found this video helpful, Don't forget to hit the like button to support us. Subscribe so you won't miss the stories and insights my team and I work hard to bring you, all dedicated to walking alongside you on your health journey. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest shares. After more than 3 decades in medicine, I've learned that health isn't something we search for in faraway places. It's in the simple choices we make every day. A cup of clove tea is just one of those choices, but it can be the doorway to a healthier way of living. So start tomorrow morning. Take care of yourself through small but steady acts. I believe you'll feel the difference, not just in your body, but in your spirit. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you a peaceful morning, a strong body, and a calm spirit. And I hope to see you again in the next videos so we can continue this conversation about health, about peace, and about cherishing each day we are given.